What Andrew Cohen got wrong. So, yeah, I know this is really bad lighting for a YouTube video, but hey, it's hot out there and I'm not going out there. So, what Andrew Cohen got wrong? This is a really interesting topic because a couple of things. Andrew Cohen was a brilliant, enlightened being, a fabulous orator. I mean, man, the way that he could describe the enlightened state was like none other that I've ever heard. But he got the concept of time and evolution wrong. And so this is so interesting to think about because we've been given this idea that enlightenment means you just know everything. You can't make any mistakes. You're some sort of omnipotent being, and it's just not true. Enlightenment means you've become yourself. You've become just a fully awake human being in your time and in your place. So just like every enlightened person, Andrew Cohen had only the information that he had available to him in order to talk about reality. The same thing was true for Buddha. The same thing is true for Eckhart Tolle. The same thing is true for Rupert Spira, for me, for Susanna Marie, for Vishrant, for everyone. We only have what we have because we are people in reality. So it's really easy to have the misconceptions of your society be part of what informs you to explain the enlightened state. So what Andrew got wrong was his idea of evolving consciousness. And the reason for this is because this idea of evolving consciousness has two very huge scientific fallacies in it. One, nothing can evolve on purpose. Evolving is just the flow of how everything works together in reality and in this natural world that we're in. A giraffe never goes, I want a longer neck. I'm going to have a longer neck. That's not the way it works. The way it works is that things that work tend to reproduce better. So, Andrew's idea of evolving consciousness is the idea that consciousness is not fully evolved and that we can somehow evolve it. And that's just not the way things work. But the biggest problem of it is that it puts us in linear time. So it's that same fallacy that Eastern mysticism falls into, that what we are right now is not good enough and we have to become something else. And according to native wisdom speakers like Tink, it's this idea of constantly developing that is destroying our planet. The idea that we're not good enough right here, right where we are. It's not okay to just be in cyclical time that just works and that just comes around and around and around every year. Instead, it's this idea that we have to become something. And so this is the big fallacy of Western civilization. We have stepped ourselves out of just being in a timeline that's cyclical, or that's not even a timeline, just living. And we have put ourselves into this idea that we have to constantly develop and become. I mean, we all know that this is what's destroying the planet, right? The fact that the economy always has to grow. that literally cannot work. So look at this closely in all these ways, and it will really open your mind to possibilities for yourself, because you are fine just the way you are. You just need to relax into your being.